Good evening, everybody. Now, it's my pleasure to welcome you all to Cashel Community School on this, the fourth and final night of our production of Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat. Thank you for coming in such large numbers, and I hope you will enjoy our show. Now, in the interest of safety, I have to advise you, first of all, that there are 3 exits from the floor of the hall. There are the 2 black doors on my left, and there's the main door to which you all entered. Hopefully you won't need them in a crisis or anything. Also, again, in the interest of safety, again, we should advise that the hall and the school building is a no smoking area. And also, again, if you happen to have a mobile phone with you tonight, please again make sure your phone is powered off now, please. The show itself is in 2 acts, and at the end of Act 1 there will be a 15-minute interval. And during the interval there will be tickets on sale in the hall and upstairs for 6 fine prizes. The first prize tonight is a €100 note. Again, there are 6 again further, again, very attractive prizes. Again, please again be generous in your purchasing your tickets, please. Also, again, there'll be a shop open upstairs again during the interval. But please again, I ask you again, don't bring cans or drinks back into the hall in order to avoid spillages. With that, I thank you for your attention and hope you enjoyed the show. Thank you.
Some just don't have anything planned. They hide their hopes and their heads in the sand. Now I don't say who is wrong, who is right, but if by chance you are here for the night, then all I need is an hour or two to tell the tale of a dreamer like you. We all dream a lot, some are lucky, some are not. But if you think it, want it, feel it, then it's real. You are what you feel. But all that I say can be told another way, in the story of a boy whose dream came true. And it could be you.
I closed my eyes, drew back the curtain to see for certain what I thought I knew. Far, far away, someone was weeping while the world was sleeping. Any dream will do. I wore my coat, with golden lining, bright colors shining, wonderful and new. And in the east, the dawn was breaking while the world was waking. Any dream will do. A crash of drums, a flash of light, my golden coat flew out of sight. The colors faded into darkness, I was left alone. May I return to the beginning. The light is dimming, and the dream is too. The world and I, we are still waiting, still hesitating. Any dream will do. Any dream will do.
Many centuries ago, not long after the Bible began, Jacob lived in the land of Canaan, a fine example of a family man. Jacob and sons depended on farming to earn their keep. Jacob and sons, men of the soil, of the sheep and crook. Jacob was the founder of a whole new nation, thanks to the number children he had. He was also known as Israel.
Joseph's mother, she was quite my favourite wife. I never really loved another all my life. Joseph was my joy because he reminded me of her.
Through young Joseph, Jacob lived his youth again, loved him, praised him, gave him all he could, but then it made the rest feel second best. And even if they were
being told we're also rats, does not make us Joseph's fans.
But where they had really missed the boat is
we're great guys, but no one seems to know.
Joseph's charm and winning smile failed to slay them in the iron, and his father couldn't see the danger. He could not imagine any danger. He just saw in Joseph all his dreams come true. Jacob wanted to show the world he loved his son, to make it clear that Joseph was a special one. So Jacob bought his son a coat, a multicolored coat to wear.
Joseph's coat was elegant, the coat was fine. Tasteful style was the ultimate notice. This is why it caught the eye. A king would stop and stare.
And when Joseph tried it on, he knew his sheepskin days were gone. Such a dazzling coat of many colors, how he loved his coat of many colors. In a class above the rest, it even went well with his vest. Such a stunning coat of many colors, how he loved his coat of many colors. It was red, yellow, green, brown, blue. Joseph's brothers weren't too pleased with what they saw.
We have never liked him all that much before. And now this coat has got our goat. We feel life is unfair.
And when Joseph graced the scene, his brothers turned a shade of green. His astounding clothing took the biscuits.
Quite this smooth is passing in the history. I look handsome, I look smart. I am a walking work of art. Such a dazzling coat of many colors. How I love my coat of many colors. It was red, yellow, green, brown, scarlet, black, ochre, peach, ruby, olive, violet. I look handsome, I look smart. I am a walking work of art. Such a dazzling coat of many colors. How I love my coat of many colors. It was red, yellow, green, brown, scarlet and black and ochre and peach and ruby and olive and violet and fawn, lilac and gold and chocolate and mauve and cream and crimson and silver and rose and azure and lemon and russet and grey, purple and white and pink and orange and blue.
Joseph's coat annoyed his brothers.
But what makes us mad are the things that Joseph tells us of, the dreams he's often had. I dreamed that in the fields one day the corn gave me a sign. Your 11 sheaves of corn all turned and bowed to mine. My sheaf was quite a sight to see, a golden sheaf and tall. Yours were green and second rate, and really rather small. Small? This is not the kind of things we brothers like to hear. It seems to us that Joseph and his dreams should disappear. I dreamed I saw 11 stars, the sun, the moon, and sky, bowing down before my star. It made me wonder why. Could it be that I was born for higher things than you? A post in someone's government, a ministry or two. dreams of our dear brothers are the decade's biggest young. His talk of stars and golden sheets is just a load of ball. Not only is he tactless, but he's also rather dim. For there's 11 of us and there's only one of him. The dreams, of course, will not come true. That is, we think they won't come true. That is, we hope they won't come true. What if he's right all along? Dreams are more than crystal clear. The writing's on the wall. It means that Joseph someday soon will rise above the storm. The accuracy of their dreams we brothers do not know. But one thing we are sure about: the dreamer, the dreamer, the dreamer, the dreamer, the dreamer, dreamer has to go.
Next day, far from home, the brothers plan their repulsive crime.
Let us grab him now. Kill men, I've got the time.
This they did and made the most of it. Tore his coat and flung him in a pit.
Let us leave him here. All alone, he's about to die.
When some Ishmaelites, a hairy group, came riding by. In a flash, the brothers changed their plan.
We need Cashel, send him if we can. You use a slave, you hairy bunch of Ishmaelites. Young, strong, well-behaved, going cheap, and he reads and writes.
In a flash, the dirty deal was done. Silver coins for Jacob's favorite son. Then the Ishmaelites galloped off with a slave in tow, off to Egypt, where Joseph was not keen to go. It wouldn't be a picnic, he could tell.
And I don't speak Egyptian very well.
Then his brothers tore his precious multicolour. Having ripped it up, they next attacked a passing goat. Soon the wretched creature was no more. They dipped his coat in blood and guts and gore.
Oh, now, brothers, how low can you stoop? You make a sorted group, hey, how low can you stoop? Poor Joseph, soon to be a slave. Situation's brave, hey, soon to be a slave. Soon to be a slave. Soon to be a slave.
Father, we've something to tell you. A story of our time. A tragic but inspiring tale of manhood in its prime. You know you had a dozen sons. Well, now that's not quite true. But feel no sorrow, do not grieve. He would not want you to. You see, there's one more angel in heaven. There's one more star in the sky. Joseph will never forget you. It's tough, but we're gonna get by. There's one less place at our table. There's one more tear in my eye, but Joseph, the things that you stood for, like love and peace never die. When I think of his last great battle, a lump comes to my throat. It takes a man who knows no fear to wrestle with the goat. His blood-stained coat is tribute to his final sacrifice. His body may be past its peak, but his soul's in paradise. So long, little Joe. Adios, buckaroo. Good luck, joy. There's one less place at our table. There's one more tear in my eye. Joseph, the things that you stood for, like truth and light never die. Carve his name with pride and courage. If we God darn it, we all would now be dead. Angel in heaven. There's one more star in the sky. But the things that he stood for, like democracy, never.
Joseph was taken to Egypt and chains and sold, where he was bought by a captain named Potiphar. Potiphar had very few cares. He was one of Egypt's millionaires, having made a fortune buying shares in
Pyramids.
Potiphar had made a huge pile, owned a large percentage of the Nile,
Meant that I could really live in style.
and he did.
Oh, I did.
Joseph was an unimportant slave who found he liked his master, consequently worked much harder, even with devotion. Potiphar could see that Joseph was a cut above the average, made him leader of his household, maximum promotion. Potiphar was cool and so fine.
But my wife would never toe the line.
It's all there in chapter 39 of Genesis.
Don't believe everything you read in the papers, my dear.
She was beautiful but evil, so a lot of men against his will. Was his once.
You're mine.
Joseph's looks and handsome figure had attracted her attention. Every morning she would beckon, "Come alive with me, love." Joseph wanted to resist until one day she proved too eager. Joseph cried in vain,
Please stop, I don't believe in free love.
Potiphar was counting shekels in his den below the bedroom when he heard a mighty rumpus clattering above him. Suddenly he knew his riches couldn't buy him. All he wanted, gold would ever make her happy if she didn't love him. Letting out a mighty roar, burst through the door.
Joseph, I'll see you rot in jail. The things you have done are beyond the pale. Close every door to me, hide all the world from me, bar all the windows and shut out the light. Do what you want with me, hate me and laugh at me, darken my daytime and torture my night. If my life were important, I would ask, will I live or die? But I know the answers lie far from this world. Close every door to me, keep those I love from me. Children of Israel are never alone, for I know I shall find my own peace of mind, for I have been promised a land of my own.
Close every door to me, hide all the world from me, bar all the windows and shut out the lights. La 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 la
Just give me a number instead of my name. Forget all about me and let me decay. I do not matter, I'm only one person. destroy me completely, then throw me away. If my life were important, I would ask, will I live or die? But I know the answers lie far from this world. Close every door to me, keep those I love from me. Children of Israel are never alone, for I know I shall find my own peace of mind. For we have been promised a land of fire.
Joseph's luck was really out, his spirit and his fortune low. Alone he sat, alone he thought of happy times he used to know.
Hey dreamer, don't be so upset. Hey Joseph, you're not beaten yet.
Joseph, you know what they say. Joseph, you'll make it someday. Don't give up, Joseph, until you drop. We've read the book and you've come out on top.
The prison walls were wet and black, his chains were heavy, held him down. The candle was his only light, the hungry rats his only sound.
Hey dreamer, don't be so upset. Hey Joseph, you're not beaten yet. Go, 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 Joseph, you know what they say. Go, 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 Joseph, you'll make it someday.
Don't give up, Joseph, fight till you drop. We've read the book and you've come out on top.
Now into Joseph's prison cell were flung two very frightened men.
We don't think that we will ever see the light of day again. Hey Joseph, help us if you can. We've had dreams that we don't understand.
Both men were servants of Pharaoh the king, both in the dog house for doing their thing. One was a butler, the cook of his time. One was a baker, the Jeeves of his pride.
Tell me of your dreams, my friends, and I will tell you what they show. Though I cannot guarantee to get it right, I'll have a go.
First the baker told to tell his tale, for nervously he spoke of what he saw.
There I was standing in front of a vine. I picked some grapes and I crushed them to wine. Gave some to Pharaoh who drank from my cup. Tried to interpret, but I had to give up.
You will soon be free, my friend, so do not worry anymore. King will let you out of here. You will bottle as you did before.
Next the baker rose to tell his dream, hoping it would have a similar theme.
There was standing with baskets of bread. High in the sky, I saw birds overhead who flew to my baskets and ate every slice. Give me the message like it would be nice.
Sad to say, your dream is not the kind of dream I'd like to get. Pharaoh has it in for you, your execution date is set. But don't rely on all I said I saw. It's just that
been wrong before.
powerful man, with the ancient world in the palm of his hand. To all intents and purposes he was Egypt with a capital E. Whatever he did, he was showered with praise. If he cracked a joke, then you chortled for days. No one had rights or a vote but the king. In fact, you might say he was fairly right-wing. When Pharaoh's around, then you get down on the ground. If you ever find yourself near Ramesses, get down on your knees. Down at the other end of the scale, Joseph is still doing time in jail. For even though he is in with the guards, a lifetime in prison seems quite on the cards. But if my analysis of their position is right, at the end of the tunnel there's a glimmer of light. For all of a sudden indescribable things have shattered the sleep of both peasants and kings. Strange as it seems, there's been a run of crazy dreams, and a man who can interpret could go far, could become a star.
Could be a big success. Could be famous. Could be a big success.
Strange as it seems, there's been a run of crazy dreams, and a man who can interpret could go far, could become a star.
Could be famous. Could be a big success.
Strange as it seems, there's been a run of crazy dreams, and a man who can interpret could go far, could become a star, could be a star. Guess what? In his bed, Pharaoh had an easy night. He had had a dream that pinned him to his sheets with fright. No one knew the meaning of this dream. What to do, whatever could it mean? Then his butler said,
I know of a bloke in jail who is hot on dreams, could explain on Pharaoh's tale.
Pharaoh said,
Well, fetch this Joseph man, 'cause I need him to help me if he can.
chained and bound, afraid, alone, Joseph stood before the throne.
Mr. Pharaoh has begun. Tell me your problems, mighty one.
Oh, the Pharaoh is in the building! And I was wandering along by the banks of the river when 7 fat cows came out of the Nile. Right behind these fine, healthy animals, 7 other cows that were skinny and vile. The demons ate the fat ones and they were doing good. Oh, but it didn't make them fat like such a monster a supper should. The 10 cows were as dead as they had ever been. Oh, the stream has got me baffled. Won't you treat me nice and tell me what it means? Cause I know that kings ain't stupid, but I don't have a clue. Man, please not yourself. Help me now, I beg of you. While I was standing doing nothing in a field out of town, when I saw 7 beautiful ears of corn. Well, they were right, they were golden, but you guessed it right behind them. There were 7 other fields that were tattered and torn. The accolade, the good collect came up from behind, yes it did. Hey Joseph, here's the punchline, and it's really gonna blow your mind. This is gonna flip your lid. The back of us as bad as it had ever been. Oh, the stream has got me all shook up. Treat me nice, tell me what it means. Hey, 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 Joseph, won't you tell poor old Pharaoh, what does this crazy, 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 crazy dream mean? Oh, yeah.
About the cows, but I'm having some trouble with the corn, so could you give it to me again, please?
Let me show you how we rock it in Egypt. And I was standing doing nothing in a field out of town, and I saw 7 beautiful ears I called. They were right, they were golden, but you guessed it right behind them. There were 7 other fields that were tattered and torn. The back collect, the good collect, come out from behind, yes it did. Hey Joseph, here's the punchline, and it's really gonna blow your mind. This is gonna flip your lid. The back of us as bad as it had ever been. Hey Joseph, just got me baffled, won't you tell me what it means? Hi, hi, hi. Hey, 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 Joseph, won't you tell poor old Pharaoh, what does this crazy, 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 crazy dream mean? Oh, yeah.
7 years of bumper crops are on their way. Years of plenty, endless wheat and tons of hay. Your farms will bloom, there won't be room to store the surplus food you grow. After that, the future doesn't look so bright. Egypt's luck will change completely overnight. A famine's hand will stalk the land with food and all-time low. Noble king, there is no doubt what your dreams are all about. All these things you saw in your pajamas are a long-range forecast for your farmers. But I'm sure it's crossed your mind what it is you have to find. Find a man to lead you through the famine with a flair for economic planning. But who this man could be, I just don't know. Who this man could be, I just don't know. Who this man could be, I just don't know.
Joe!
Pharaoh said,
Well, Stone the Crows, this Joseph is a clever kid. Who'd have thought that 14 cows would mean the things he said they did? Joseph, you must help me further. I have found a job for you. You should help us through this crisis. You shall be my number 2.
Pharaoh told his guards to fetch a chisel from the local store, whereupon he ordered them to cut the chains that Joseph wore. Joseph got a royal pardon and a host of splendid gifts, a chariot of gold, a cloak, a medal, and some signet rings. Joseph, Pharaoh's number 2. Joseph, Egypt looks to you. Joseph, Pharaoh's number 2. Joseph, Egypt looks to you. Joseph, 7 summers on the trot with perfect
we are the perfect team. All buddies, that's you and me. I was wise to have chosen you. Now you'll be wise to agree.
Joseph, how can we ever say all that we want to about you? We're so glad that you came our way. We would have perished without you.
We were in a jam, could have baffled Abraham, but now we're a partnership, it's just a piece of cake.
Greatest nights in Noah only goes to show us.
Anyone from anywhere can make it if they get a lucky break.
Could be a happy ending, perfect place to stop the show. Joseph, after all, has gone about as far as he could go. But I'm sure that Jacob and his other sons have crossed your mind. How had famine hit the family Joseph left behind?
Remember the good years in Canaan. The summers were endlessly gone. The fields were a patchwork of clover. The winters were never too cold. We strolled down the boulevards to get there, and everything round us was fine.
Now the fields are dead and bare, no joy to vivre anywhere. Et maintenant we drink a bit of wine.
Those Canaan days we used to know, where have they gone? Where did they go? Eh bien, raise your bellies to those Canaan days.
Remember those wonderful parties.
Ooh la la!
The splendor of Canaan's cuisine. Our extravagant, elegant soirees. The gayest the Bible has seen. It's funny, but since we lost Joseph, we've gone to the other extreme.
No one comes to Zinno now.
Anyhow, I even find I'm missing Joseph's dream.
Those Canaan days we used to know, where have they gone? Where did they go? Eh bien, raise your bellies to those Canaan days.
Those Canaan days we used to know, where has they gone? Where's Diego. Eh bien, raise your bellway to those Canaan days.
It's funny, but since we lost Jose, come to the
Extreme. Perhaps we all misjudged the land.
And how we miss his
entertaining dreams.
Those Canaan days we used to know. Where have they gone? Where's he? Diego, eh bien, raise your berets to those Canaan. Eh bien, raise your berets to those Canaan.
Back in Canaan, the future looked rough. Jacob's family were finding it tough.
For the famine has caught us unprepared. We are thin, we are ill, we are getting scared. It's enough to make anyone weep. We are down to our very last sheep.
We will starve if we hang around here. And in Egypt this food don't spare. They got corn, they got meat, they got fruit and drinks.
And if we had the time, we could see the snakes. So they finally decided to go.
Here we go!
Back to Egypt to see Brother Joe. So they all lay before Joseph's feet.
Mighty prince, give us something to eat.
Joseph found it a strain not to laugh because not a brother among them knew who he was.
I shall now take them all for a ride. After all they have tried fratricide. I dreamed that in the fields one day the corn gave me a sign. Your 11 sheaves of corn all turned and bowed to mine. I dreamed I saw 11 stars, the sun, the moon, and sky, bowing down before my star, and now I realize why. How do I know where you come from? You could be spies, telling me that you are hungry. That could be lies. How do I know who you are? Why do you think I should help you? Would you help me? Yes! Why on earth should I believe you? I've no guarantee. Worship, worship, beg his control. Grovel, grovel, worship, worship, beg his control. We are just 11 brothers, good men and true. Though we know we count for nothing, we're not next to you. Honesty's our middle name. Life is slowly ebbing from us, hope's almost gone. It's getting very hard to see us from sideways. Grovel, grovel, worship, worship, take his control. Grovel, grovel, worship, worship, take his control. I rather like the way you're talking, astute and sincere. Suddenly the tragic story gets me right here. This is what we hoped you'd say. love is tugging at my heartstrings, seems quite justified. I will give them what they came for, and lots more besides.
Worship, worship, let His control. Thank you, teach us to worship, worship, let His control.
Joseph handed them sackloads of food, and they groveled with base gratitude.
Then unseen, Joseph picked out a rat black and handed it in young Benjamin's sack.
When the brothers were ready to go, Joseph turned to them all with a terrible stare and said, "No! No! 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 No!"
Stop! You robbing your little numbers up. One of you has stolen my precious golden cup.
Joseph started searching through his brother's sacks. Everyone was nervous, no one could relax. Who's the man? Could it possibly be Benjamin?
Benjamin! You nasty youth. Your crime has shocked me to the core. Never in my whole career have I encountered this before. God seize him, lock him in a cell. Throw the keys into the Nile as well.
Show Him some mercy, oh my mighty one, please. He would not do this, He must have been framed. Jealous and beat us, we should be blamed. How you can accuse them is a mystery. Save him, take me. Then your man is straighter than the tall palm tree. I hear the steel drums sing their song. They sing in mine, you know you got it wrong. I hear the voice of the yellow bird singing in the tree. This is quite absurd. Oh yes, it's true. Then your man is straighter than the big bamboo. No buts. Then your man is on his ass coconuts. Sure as the tide was the golden sand, Benjamin is an innocent man. Sure as bananas need the sun, we are the criminal guilty ones. Oh no, naughty. How you can accuse him is a misery. Save him, take me. Then your man is straighter than the tall palm tree. La 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 la. How you can accuse him is a misery. Save him, take me. Then your man is straighter than the tall palm tree. Sure as the tide was the golden sun, Benjamin is an innocent man. Sure as bananas need the sun, we are the criminal guilty ones. Oh no, naughty. How you can accuse him is a mystery. Save him, take me. Then your man is straighter than the tall palm tree. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la
His brothers now were honest men. Time has come at last to reunite them once again.
Can't you recognize my face? Is it hard to see that Joseph, who you thought was dead, your brother, is me? Joseph, Joseph, is it really you? Joseph, Joseph, is it really you? Joseph, I closed my eyes, drew back the curtain to see for certain what I thought I knew. Far, far away, someone was weeping while the world was sleeping. Any dream will do. I wore my coat, with golden lining, bright colors shining, wonderful and new. And in the east, the dawn was breaking, while the world was waking. Any dream will do. A crash of drums,
A flash of light,
my golden coat flew out of sight. The colors faded into darkness. I was left alone. May I return to the beginning. The light is dimming, and the dream is too. The world and I, we are still waiting, still hesitating. Any dream will do. May I return to the beginning. The light is dimming, and the dream is too. The world and I, we are still waiting, still hesitating. Any dream will do. Give me my color coat, my amazing color.
Well, I know that kings ain't stupid, but I don't have a clue. Help me, please help yourself. Help me now, I beg of you.
Now, as you all know, this is our final performance. It was delayed for a few minutes tonight to thank a number of very, very important people. I myself, first of all, here on the stage, by thanking the cast, first of all, for 4 excellent nights singing, dancing, and entertainment. Again, you were truly amazing, so well done. Again, the fact that we have, I think, almost 70 students in the choir to my left and to my right. Again, it's and again, a very large choir again, I suppose, again indicates that obviously music is safe in the school for the next number of years, because many of them are in first year and second year and third year, and therefore we're secure, I think, as regards music for the next number of years. Again, to all the choir again, I say well done. You did give us excellent singing over the last 4 nights. You were very well organised, and well done all around. You were tremendous. Well done to the choir. Now again, the last, I suppose, say 4, I suppose, truly amazing nights wouldn't have happened only for 2 people, 2 very, very remarkable people. 2, I suppose, who have had, I suppose they're very similar maybe to Joseph himself. The kind of, when the going got tough, obviously, they still kept going. And obviously, while we've had tremendous buzz here for the last few nights and tremendous excitement and so on, there have been, I suppose, tough days and tough nights, as they, and even sleepless nights, you may say, over the last few weeks. I want to give a huge round of applause to our producers, directors, choreographers, Mr. John Murray and Ms. Carden Steenson, please. And I would call John and Carden on stage, please, yes. Again, a vital part obviously of the show over the last 4 nights again has been this wonderful orchestra here in front of us. So again, my thanks again to the orchestra again for a wonderful entertainment as well. And in thanking again the orchestra, I want to say again, obviously we are very, very proud of the fact that I think 10 of the orchestra are in fact students here in the school. So therefore, maybe the 3 guitarists here and the 7 in percussion might stand and take a bow, please. Just the students, please stand up, please. Take a bow. Yes. I also want to thank again one very key person again in the orchestra. Again, who's been here, I think, for many, many weeks, I say, both day and night, here in the assembly area and here in the hall for rehearsals. Big hand for Helen Colbert, please. Helen, there are flowers. Helen, on stage, please. Have we a bunch of flowers? Yes? Yes. Very good. Also, again, over here on my left, again, is a very, very important man. You mightn't see him there, but again, I have Mr. David Cunningham. David has... Again, David again has been tutoring again the boys here in the percussion section over the last few nights, giving a watchful eye over them. So David, again, thank you very much. And again, David, on stage, please, for a minute as well. Also, again, a very vital part of this colourful spectacle, obviously, is this magnificent stage and set, which obviously appeared here over the last 2 or 3 weeks. Obviously, it was obviously created this year again by our art department, by our woodwork department, and by our caretakers. I want to thank again 2 people in particular. First of all, our art teacher, Mr. Andrew Fox, and our caretaker, Mr. Michael Hayes. Now again, Michael Hayes again couldn't be here tonight, but again, Mr. Fox is here. Mr. Fox will be on stage for a minute, please. Thank you, Mr. Fox. Again, as the name of the show again, it's just obvious, this is a show where costumes, I suppose, and hairstyles and makeup and so on are very, very important. And each evening around 6:30, a large team of students and teachers arrive in the school to make sure that everybody is obviously groomed properly and looking well. And again, that team again is again managed by 2 very, very capable people, namely Miss Colette Carr and Miss Tracy Gibson, who are, I think, on the stage, yes. So if you come down, please. Now, I'm sure again that over the last 2 hours you'll have seen again a number of, I suppose, say, men in black appearing occasionally here on the stage, moving around props and what have you. I'm going to call now on our backstage crew to come forward for a bow, please. And also again... And also again, their manager again, Mr. Brian McGrath. So Mr. McGrath. And one of the thanks also again to Brian on sound. Again to Tree again, very, very, yes, to Brian on sound, yes. And also again to three, I think, remarkable students in the balcony who are obviously in charge of lights for the last 4 nights, to Irene Shanahan, to Mary Ling, to Barry Grogan. Well done, please. And one of the thanks too again to our very large front of house team. First of all, I suppose to the students in the Leaving Cert vocational class who took charge of the raffle and took charge of ticket sales and so on each night. Thanks also again to Ursula and Anne in the office and to the office staff. Again, obviously their workload was increased enormously over the last few days. And I believe again that Ursula is here. Ursula, might come down for a bunch of flowers, please, Ursula. Ursula. Also again, obviously the show again creates huge work again for our caretakers here in the school. Obviously between having the hall arranged each night, obviously, and arranging seating and what have you, and cleaning the hall each day as well. Again, thanks again to Jimmy and to Michael and to the full caretaking team. And I call on again Jimmy Walsh to come forward, please. Is Jimmy there? Jimmy, please, to the stage. So finally, I want to thank all the staff of the school, teaching staff, obviously office staff, caretaking staff, all the staff of the school basically, for their cooperation and flexibility and patience over the last 2 months. Only for your patience, obviously, and your help, we couldn't have a show. So thanks to all of you. And finally, again, a word of thanks again to the parents of all these students who've been waiting out in the car park until 11:30, most nights, for rehearsals and so on. To all the parents, for your patience again, thank you very much. And finally, thank you again for being a wonderful audience. I hope you enjoyed our show. I wish you all a safe journey home. Thank you.
All that we want to about you. We're so glad that you came our way. We would have perished without you.
Joseph, we are the perfect team. All buddies, that's you and me. I was wise to have chosen you. You'll be wise to agree.
I look handsome, I look smart. I am a walking work of art. Such a dazzling coat of many colors. How I love my coat of many colors. It was red, yellow, green, brown, scarlet and black, and ochre and peach and ruby olive and violet and fawn and lilac and gold and chocolate and rose, green and crimson and silver and rose, azure and lemon and russet and grey, purple and white and pink and orange and for Joseph, you know what they say. I got a Joseph, you make it someday. Sha-la-la Joseph, you're doing fine. You and your dreams on ahead of your time. Come on, Joseph, you know what they say. I got a Joseph, you make it someday. Sha-la-la Joseph, you're doing fine. You and your dreams on ahead of your time. Go, 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 Joe!
We're gonna do the Elvis one more time. Well, I was wandering along by the banks of the river when 7 fat cows came out of the Nile. And right behind these fine healthy animals, cause heaven all the cows that was skinny and mild. The fat cows and the good cows they come out from behind, yes they did. Hey Joseph, here's the punchline and it's really gonna blow your mind. This is gonna flip your lid. The thing as far as they had ever been. All the streamers got me baffled. Won't you treat me nice and tell me what it means? While I was standing doing, yeah, I don't have a clue. Help me please now Joseph. Help me now, I beg of you. Well, I was standing doing nothing in a field out of town when I saw 7 beautiful ears and called. Well, they were right, they were golden, but you guessed it right behind them. There were 7 other fields that was out of the town. The back on they the good, but they came up from behind, yes it did. Hey Joseph, here's the punchline, it's really gonna blow your mind. This is gonna flip your lid. The back of was as bad as it had ever been. The stream has got me back, but won't you treat me nice and tell me what it means? Hey, 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 Joseph, won't you tell poor old Pharaoh? Oh, what does this crazy dream mean? Oh, yeah.
Every door to me, hide all the world from me, bar all the windows and shut out the lights. What you want with me, hate me and laugh at me, darken my daytime and torture my night. If my life were important, I would ask, will I live or die? But I know the answers lie far from this world. Close every door to me, keep those I love from me. Children of Israel are never alone, for I know I shall find my own peace of mind, for I have been promised a land of my own. Forget all about me and let me decay. I do not matter. I need one person. Destroy me completely, then throw me away. If my life were important, I would ask, will I live or die? But I know the answers lie far from this world. Close it.